And welcome back everybody to Golden Paddling Pool, and we are back with another quarterfinals. On the other side of the bracket it's going to be BANZAI versus Last Bet. So get ready everyone, we will see Barnacle and Dime again, and then we don't know what we'll see because it's going to be counterpick, but it's still best of 3 because it's still quarterfinals. Hat, are you ready to watch some more action?
I am hoping that this will be a 2-1. For once on stream. For once when I'm casting, it will be 2-1. BANZAI actually lower in the ceiling. They just beat MG King, which is a lot higher in the ceiling. So it's going to be interesting what they're going to fight, what they're going to bring here to Last Bet. We saw Last Bet against the Hopsters. Last Bet is absolutely bonkers how strong they are. So my money will be on them, but hey, you don't know it's Splatoon. We've seen crazy upsets. They've always seemed to be happening within Paddling Pool. So I cannot say who will win. But Barnacle and Dime, we saw it with Goat and Hankikanto, which is just actually told me that's the pickup for the Nordic Championship from Sendu. I think they also, I think 3 of them played last year together as well, or last year. I said the last time. I think it was 2019. Before it happened. It happened.
It happened.
It happened. We all know.
It happened.
We don't talk about it anymore. It's the past. It's done. But that was the pickup they had. I think 3 of them was the pickup they had as well. So sad they went out this early. But I think this is a very good practice for them because I think the teams here are a lot more experienced here than they're gonna face at the Nordic Championships. So because not a lot of people live in the Nordics.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually been to the Nordics?
What?
Have you ever been to like one of the Nordic countries?
No, I've never been. I think the most northern I've ever gotten was the Netherlands, to be honest.
Oh wow! I recommend Sweden. I really do. It's a good country.
Okay.
I've been there like 3 times in my life, but I really like it.
I hear it's beautiful.
Shout out! Oh, it is. Anyway, shout out to my boy Felix from Sweden. Anyway, what do you think? Last Bet. We saw them earlier. What do you think Last Bet will be bringing to the table? Earlier, they were playing the Snipe Rider, Special Medic, Special Shot, and the Slusher. Do you think they will still bring that Snipe Rider here?
I mean, it's power, and I think power will bring a long-range charger to it, and like the Snipe Rider has been working so far, so I think like power will bring it back. It has to at some point. But BANZAI, they have Ferrari, I believe, with which is a Splatling expert, so that's going to be a very, very tough matchup.
I think that's good. A tough matchup. I think that's what Last Bet needs right now. They need something really strong to fight. Like if you're kind of breezing through this tournament so far, something very strong is definitely what they need. To kick it up because the next round will either 77 or 01099 exclamation mark. But the final round, if they make it, will either be Please Forfeit or Goat. And we saw Goat, and they're strong. Like they're stupid strong. And Please Forfeit has also been playing in a lot of paddling pools. They are also very, very strong. They won a couple paddling pools as well. So has Goat, I believe. So those are 2 teams are fierce opponents.
So I am learning from chat that I got the wrong Ferrari, and that one is playing Tri-Slusher, and I apologize for the confusion.
Is this like Dutch Ferrari or not Dutch Ferrari? Because I only know Dutch Ferrari.
I think it's not Dutch Ferrari.
Yet I have no idea who they are. Anyway, let's see. Power, of course, still bringing that Snipe Rider, Bjork also with the Slusher. So the full team comp we saw earlier last bet is still that team comp. BANZAI bringing something very similar. In fact, the only difference is the Tri-Slusher over the Special Medic. Other than that, it's the same. I think this is still a very lovely comp. I like seeing this comp. I can watch this any day of the week. First cap goes to Last Bet, but don't hold it that long, as BANZAI is putting in the work, getting splats, getting a tri-strike on. They're about to capture the zone. It's just Mecha on the zone, trying their best to hold it, but BANZAI had more paint on the field, meaning they get captured and get the lead here. But now they have to hold it as well as Mecha gets a very good spread on Chaika, gets a very good spread on Luca, get a very good spread on AP. It's 3 players down for BANZAI. Whenever they were defending is gone now. As Ferrari gets spread as well, and Lesbeth quickly, very quickly takes back that zone. What a defense by Mecha.
Mecha getting a triple, and right now Lesbeth are in control of the zone, are looking to push forward and create as much havoc as possible into BANZAI. And Mecha back at it with Bazooka, getting another pick and getting an assist there. So much from Lesbeth, and Lesbeth right now, they have the position and they are looking to really spawn camp BANZAI and secure that victory.
Yeah, that victory is all they really want and all they really need to progress in this tournament. The BANZAI is not giving up without a fight yet, but unfortunately this cannot get in, and there is the boost for Lesbeth. That could able to give them a lot of stats up and only a couple ticks left. I don't think BANZAI can get in. There's still a chance though if to win this fight, but unfortunately a trade there will not help. Trizuka on the zone was not enough to reverse it, and Lesbeth with a very strong game from Mecha wins game number 1. Now we will go again into counter pick territory for BANZAI, meaning they can choose a map of their liking to fight last bet, and it can help a lot. We saw it earlier counter pick with Hankikanto, and the game lasted a bit longer than the first one.
Yep.
not super longer. It just lasted a bit longer.
Not the longest, but
it was a bit. It was longer. That's what counts. That's what's important.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting what they're gonna pick, because Lesbeth is strong. I don't think they're gonna pick Brainwater Springs. That will be a bit too obvious. I feel like that wouldn't be a good map against Lesbeth. I think you're gonna get actively steamrolled because the spawn is just way too big for Mecha. Because they can just swim in it and have the time of their life.
I mean, you said it, like both of these teams have very, very similar comps. So I feel like any map that's going to be good for BANZAI is going to be good for Lesbeth. If like that one single difference is the Tri-Slasher instead of a splash. So something with lots of elevation, lots of different things where we know that the inkjet in the right circumstances can really beat on the crab tank, and so like that's what I expect BANZAI to play off.
I think you want to put something that's just very good for slushers, because BANZAI has 2 slushers, while Lesbeth only has 1. The problem is everyone can play Tri-Slusher. It's really easy. Like everyone can play not like excellent of course, but everyone can play Tri-Slusher and do decent with it. So that's gonna be a problem that BANZAI has to face. The map they chose is Hagglefish Market. A very interesting map choice. It's good for sloshers, especially on the flanks, but I feel like the extra shooters are going to be very vital in the center point for Lesbeth, and that's where that zone is located.
Yeah, it's I'm not sure about this one, but like this is such a balanced map that lots and lots of different strategies are very good on there, and what is very good on there is the crab tank, and I feel like Lesbeth doesn't need to adjust their comp from that. They're like, okay, we're fine with it. That's a map that's good for us too. So we'll see how it goes. But like the main question is going to be, can BANZAI really stop Mecha before Mecha stops all of BANZAI?
That is, of course, the question that BANZAI has. We still see very similar comps going out. Both teams are still running the exact same comp that they ran last game. They're very confident with it. BANZAI hoping that their double slasher comp will suffice over last bet. The first fight actually goes to BANZAI. As Bjork has got it quite early, it might be very good for BANZAI, but we also know that Lesbeth prefers to take it on a little bit later just to make sure that they can control it and hold it for a long period of time. So BANZAI here is the first after zone capture, but now is Lesbeth pushing in, knowing that they have the power, knowing that they have the man strength, but they're still taking a lot of time as Lesbeth is losing players slowly and not winning the fights into the zone, meaning that BANZAI can somehow still hold it.
Yeah, Lesbeth applying penalty, but not really getting rid of BANZAI. BANZAI is still in there and looking to get back that control. Lesbeth has to really fight as much as they can and force BANZAI to super jump out. And right now, Lesbeth are finally in control, looking to get that lead. Mecha is going to get punished for overextending, and BANZAI can be back on the attack and back moving forward.
Yes, and that's exactly what they want. They lost the lead by a couple points, but not all too much. The penalty, only 21. Not that big. They got rid of Mecha, and that's what you want. But now Bjork with that tri-strike is going to make quick work of that zone. It is neutralizing. It's wasting time for BANZAI. They got the capture back. Ferrari with the Trizuka, or with the Inkjet, gets an assist. But Mecha quickly shuts them down. And this is where Mecha's strength's coming at. They got one, they got two. They're looking at the third. They're looking at Lukac. They're looking at Ferrari. Trizuka on to Ferrari. Doesn't get the splat, but gets a lot of faith in, and it crucially pushes BANZAI away in order to get the zone capture back to last bet, who now have to fight again for the lead.
Yeah, fighting for it, and BANZAI kept the lead. Last bet is back at the painting, and it's all about like who is going to win that next team fight is going to decide so much. Mecha getting in, and right now it's 3 versus 1. It's a wipeout for Last Bet, and Last Bet is in a very good position to get a lockdown and get a lot of points.
Yeah, so there's exactly the position Last Bet wants to be in. That spawn also huge. It's the risk taker from the map that's chosen. You can hold it better as Slosher, but the second you lose it, but push back on your spawn. That's where Last Bet shines. 2 players are down inside of BANZAI. Last Bet have to start pushing. 2 players down inside of Last Bet. The tactical cooler went out though, so there's going to be a little bit of a buff for Last Bet, and especially they're going to be quick respawns. And that's not something BANZAI is looking forward to. Tri-strike coming out of the zone. Bjork doesn't get a splat. It's a trade. 2 players down on both sides, so that is a perfect opportunity for BANZAI to capture the zone. The third player goes down, and there is Last Bet to take back that zone. And with a goal opportunity in their hand, BANZAI loses it again, making this another 2-0 and advancing Last Bet to the semi-finals.
Yeah, we will see Last Bet in semi-finals right after that. Very good play by BANZAI, managing to get in here, but Last Bet has been on their path to victory, and they look unstoppable right now.
They really do. Last Bet a very strong team, and they're going to fight now against 0109. Should I just call them 1000? I'm gonna call them 1099.
Numbers. I'll call them numbers.
Numbers. That's a good name.
Just get a real name, please.
Numbers. Don't know. It probably means something, but I don't know what it would mean. But I do know is that Please Forfeit and Goat are fighting, and I very much hope we can get it on stream. I think their set already started, so I don't think we're gonna get that one, unfortunately. But we can still get Last Bet against numbers. So let me quickly look to my notes. We will actually see 23. We are going to see Please Forfeit against Goat. They patiently waited for us. Thank you so much, because that's gonna be one hell of a set. And because the set is ready, I don't think we have to go on a break. I think we can just continue talking whilst this match is being set up, because these are 2 very strong teams. We already saw Goat on stream. Please Forfeit has been playing Paddling Pool for a little while now. So has Goat. So these teams are probably know each other. They probably fought each other earlier, and of course all these members definitely fought each other in other tournaments as well. You know, players like Toyo Ben who've been in the community for ages at the top level. So they definitely fought each other. But what do you think will happen?
I think it's going to be like a feast for the eyes, but I think also that we're going to go into a very small break just to set things up perfectly so you can see the best game possible. But that will be a very short break. Don't go anywhere.